Hi, this is Clint Kearns with Southern Gospel 2. I'm here at the World Gospel Premiere with Brother Dennis Humphreys of Hissong. And you guys just sang a little while ago
Yeah, we
and
did.
just did tremendous.
Well, thank you.
God's,
Appreciate that.
God's blessed you guys abundantly.
Yeah, he really has. The past 8 years, his song's been together. God has done some miraculous things. So I mean, we're seeing people saved, and lives changed, and that's what it's
And
all
that's
about.
that's
It
that's
really is.
that's the bottom line.
Absolutely.
When the dust settles and it's all over and done, said and done, that's what's going to matter.
You're right. You're right.
Tell us now, you guys actually have a new program that you're promoting, that you're working with,
Right.
the Compassion International, I
Right.
believe.
Right.
And tell us a little bit about that.
Well, we've been a part of Compassion for the past year. I'd say probably 11, 12 months, somewhere along in there, and took our first trip to Lima, Peru, back in October 2008. And it was such a life-changing experience. Compassion sent us there to see what was going on with these children. And my heart immediately went out to all these families. A lot of the children are dying from starvation. A lot of the children have different diseases, and they are not in school. Even children 10, 11 years old, not able to go to school because they can't afford it. And so Compassion International actually has been around for 57 years and number 2 as far as nonprofit organizations in the country. And so we got to visit a lot of the kids. Matter of fact, I sponsored a little boy. His name's Jose, 8 years old, and got to visit in a lot of the churches there. But when I met Jose, he comes up. Of course, he had interpreters there. Comes up, runs, and wraps his arms around me. And then I got to go visit in his home. He asked if we wanted to go visit in his home, and we went with Jose and his parents, his little brother. And I was amazed when I walked in. There was no electricity, no running water. Sat down in a little small chair in the kitchen. And when I saw, we set a bag of groceries on the table, and when I saw Jose come over and sit down in my lap, and one by one began to take those grocery items out, and big old tears began to flow down his face, I knew right then that this was what God wanted me to do. Because, you see, we're blessed. We're a blessed country.
We don't know how good
No, that's right.
we really don't.
And these in Lima, Peru, and different parts of other countries, this is the poorest of the poorest, and they have no means of getting anything except through Compassion International or other organizations that are taking care of them. And so I came back home to the United States, and I began to just think about what God had done in my life since I was there in Peru. And since then, He has absolutely made a change in my thinking. We just take for granted that so many people, so many children, that somebody will pick up the slack and take care of them. But I realize that they won't. And it's up to us. God said in His Word that we are to help each other. And so I just want to encourage people to become a part of Compassion International. You can go to our website, hissongmusic.com, and sign up a child, or you can go to compassioninternational.com. And I promise you, it'll be the most rewarding thing that you've ever done in your life.
I'm glad you mentioned that. That actually going to be my next question. I was going to ask you, how can they donate? Now, if you're around where these guys are singing, it's more than a job. It's a ministry to you guys.
Right, ministry, yeah, absolutely.
And if you're around where they're singing, go hear them. You'll be blessed. I can promise you. Just feel the presence when you guys sing.
Well, thank you, brother. We believe in worshiping God and letting God have His way.
That's what it's all about.
That's
brother.
right, absolutely.
And like I said, check out their website.